seat. We're not going to need any equipment today, so we can just have a comfortable seat. But then sit tall so that the crown of your head is reaching up. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale, lower the arms down. Let's do this 2 more times. Nice deep inhalation, lift the arms up, exhale, and all the way down. Last one, inhaling. Lift the arms up and exhale and lower the arms down. Drop your chin to your chest. Let's just stretch out a little bit through the neck area. Drop the chin, take your chin side to side. Let the shoulders be soft away from the ears, so you're not crunching up the shoulders to the towards the ears. And then if you need to pause anywhere, please feel free to do that. And then bring your chin parallel to the floor. Take your chin to the right shoulder, to the left shoulder. Just notice if you're holding on to any tension. Let the tension release, let go. We're going to enjoy the next 45 minutes focusing on core and lower upper body. So we'll really do a full body Pilates, but I want to make sure that the neck and the shoulders are relaxed. Take a nice deep inhalation, lift the right arm up, stretch out to the left side. Inhale and come back to the center and switch to the other side 2 more times. Inhale and reach and stretch. Inhale and reach and stretch over. Last one. Inhale and exhale, and then inhale this way. Very nice. And then go ahead and put your hands behind you. Put your feet flat on the floor. Drop your knees over to the left, back to the center, and drop your knees over to the right. Just kind of notice what's happening in your low back, in your hips. Just going windshield wiper your knees side to side. And then one more time, just take it to the right and take it to the left. And next time you're over to the center, turn around so you can see me better. Put your hands behind you, pick up the left knee to your chest, and then as you lift your chest up, pick up the right foot as well. And then we're just going to do like a little tap side to side. So bring the right knee up and then left knee up, and right knee and left knee. If this feels good for you, go ahead and stay there. We're going to add on. Lift the chest up. Maybe you can lift the fingertips off the ground. Turn the palms up and tap and tap. And 5. Just starting to warm up the core. 4 and 3 and 2. Last one. Stay here. Maybe you want to lift the arms up towards the ceiling. And then as you lift the left knee up, reach for your left toes. Lift the arms up, lift the right toes, and reach for your right toes. And just go side to side. If at any point you feel like this is bothering your back, just bring the hand down. So use your hand as a prop. And lift, but make sure that the spine is long and you're just rotating side to side as you're doing. And 5 and 4. You're going to feel this in the top of the thighs as well, which is part of your core, your hip flexors. And 3 and 2. Last one. Beautiful. And then come to center, please. Grab your hamstrings. Put your feet down onto the floor. Inhale. Lift the chest up. Exhale. Begin to roll back down. Keep your hands on your hamstrings. And then inhale. Lifting the chest up. Exhale. And roll back down slowly. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, roll back down slowly. And just a couple more times. Each time you roll back, really engage the core. So scoop the tail under and lift the belly in and up. And inhale and exhale. As you hollow the belly, roll it back down. Last one, inhale, lift. Exhale, hollow the belly, roll it back down. Now pause here. Reach your fingertips towards your right heel, and then we're going to do that tap to tap again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and roll all the way back down to the floor. Now we're going to go into 100s. So we're gonna do it in 2 sections, not just a long 100. So we'll break it up in 2 sections. I feel like you can really focus better when you break it up into 2 sections. So for the first section, go ahead and lift the feet off the ground. Your shins are parallel to the floor. Take a nice deep breath in. Reach your fingertips away from the shoulders. Lift the head and shoulders off the ground, and we're just going to pump the arms as you breathe out. So the first section is going to be 50 counts. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, and let's go for it. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really pump the arms down. 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last set. 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Relax. Bring the shoulders down. The second set, you can do the same thing with the shins parallel to the floor, or maybe this time you like to extend the legs up. And if you extend the legs, have your legs parallel to 45-degree angle. You want to really squeeze the inner thighs together, squeeze the ankles towards each other, scoop the belly in and up, reach the arms up. Your palms are facing down, and you're going to pump the arms as we lift up. And let's do it. Lift the head and shoulders up. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pump those arms. 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last set. 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Beautiful. Bring the knees to your chest. Rock a little bit side to side with those on your low back. And then draw the right knee to your chest as you extend the left leg out. And then switch side. Left knee to your chest as you extend the right leg out. And switch side. So you can keep the head and shoulders down if you like to. But if you want a little bit more challenge, pick up the head and shoulders off the ground. And then as you bring the knee close to you, really compress that hip. Draw the right knee, compress the right hip. Draw the left knee, compress the left hip. The other leg is reaching away from the hip. So really lengthen through the opposite leg. And we're going to do this for 10 more. And exhale. And 9. And exhale. If you need to rest your head down at any point, please feel free to do that. And exhale. And exhale. And keep it going. And 5 more. And reach with the other toe. 4. And lengthen that leg. And 3. And lengthen. And 2. And lengthen. Last one. Very nice. Now lift both legs up again. Lower the head down just to kind of take a little break. And then this time you're going to reach the right leg up towards the ceiling as you extend the left leg out. Turn the left toes out slightly. That'll externally rotate the hip so you're not putting too much pressure on your back. Draw the right knee to your chest, and we're going to kind of draw it as you count for 1 and 2, and then switch side. Left leg to your chest, right leg straight, 1 and 2, and switch side. Again, your options are keep the head down, or if you want a little more challenge, you pick up the head and shoulders off the ground. And 1 and 2, and switch. And 1 and 2, and switch. And lift and 2, and switch. And 1 and 2, and switch. Draw the leg a little bit closer to your body as the opposite leg extends. And we got 5 more. And switch. And 4. And switch. And 3. And switch. And 2. Lift the shoulders up and switch. Last one. And switch. Descend the legs up towards the sky. Take your hands right next to you. Palms are down. And then you're going to take your legs over to the left. just maybe about 15 degrees. Bring it back up to the center and take your legs over to the right. So for this one, what I really like to do is really have the legs be squeezing towards each other. So don't let the ankles and the knees separate from each other as you take the legs out. I'd rather you don't go all the way down than do it with no control. So really precise movements is what we're seeking. The leg is super straight, send the toes up towards the ceiling. Take a nice deep breath in. As you exhale, lower the legs down towards the left. Go only as far as it feels good on your back. And then lower the legs down towards the right. And as you do this, you want the toes to be lengthened away from the hip. So try not to bend the knees. If you want to bend your knees, you can, but make sure even the knees are squeezing towards each other and you're still lengthening the femur bone, okay, the thigh bone. And take it to the right. And inhale, really use those hands. Press the hands down, press the arms down, and up. And squeeze the leg towards each other, and up. And 3 more, and up. And 2, and up. Keep lengthening the legs, and 1. And see if you can really keep the legs vertical, even as you go to the side. And last one. Now stay right here. Bring the hands a little bit closer to your body. Press the hands down. Now you're going to lift the hips off the ground. So your tailbone is just going to come off the ground just a little bit. It doesn't have to be that high. We're really working on transverse abdominal muscles. We want to send the toes up towards the ceiling as opposed to going towards your head, okay? So lift the hips up for 10, for 9, and 8. Think about lifting up instead of going towards your forehead. And 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. Press the hands down. Last one. Hold it here for a moment. Lower the hips down, cross the right leg in front. The legs are still strong and squeezing the inner thighs together. Now take your legs a little bit over to the left. Bring your hands on the opposite side. So reaching towards the right, pick up the head and shoulders off the ground and begin to reach for 10 and 9. Squeeze those legs together. And 6 and press. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to the center. Uncross, cross the left over to the right. Take the legs over to the right. Reach towards the left. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Keep lifting up. Squeeze the legs towards each other. 3, 2, and 1. Keep switching sides. Right leg in front. This time we're going to lift up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Squeeze the inner thighs together. 1. And uncross and cross the other leg for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And cross. We're going to go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And to the right for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You guessed that we're going for 4. So uncross and cross the opposite leg for 4, 3, 2, 1. And switch. If you need to put one hand behind you to support your leg, feel free to do that. And last one, press for 2 and 1 and 2 and 1. And single size. Lift and cross. And lift and cross. And 10 and 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Bring the head and shoulders down. Rest your head. Put your hands right next to you, or you have the option of lifting your hips up and sliding your hands underneath the hips as the palms press down. So your choice. We're going to crisscross the legs, lower down for 6 count, and then crisscross it back up and lift it up for 4 counts, okay? So a little bit different in counts. So take a nice deep breath in, exhale, lower down for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lift up for 4, 3, 2, 1, lower for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lift up for 4, 3, 2, 1, lower down for 6, 5. Really lengthen the legs, straighten those knees. 3, 2, 1, lift up for 4, 3, 2, 1, keep it going, 2 more sets. 4, 3, 2, 1, lift up for 4, 3, 2, 1, last set, and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lift up for 4, 3, 2, and 1. As you come up, separate the legs wide apart from each other. Take a nice deep breath here. Lift, you can have your hands behind your head, or if you want to and it doesn't bother your neck, reach in between the legs and then begin to lift up. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to combine that. So bring the legs together, cross the right in front of the left, reach over to the right for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Uncross, take it to the left. 9, 8, 7, 6. Squeeze the legs towards each other. 3, 2, and 1. Come back to the center. Separate the legs once again. This time, as you lift in between, reach towards the opposite wall. Lift up for 1 and 2, and then bring the legs together, and you're going to crisscross, reaching the right fingertips towards the left, and then the left fingertips towards the right. Lower down, reaching between the legs for 2 and 1. Bring the legs together, reach towards your left, and reach towards your right. And let's do this. 1 and 2, legs together. Reach towards the left and cross towards the right. 1 and 2, and that's 1 and 2. 1 and 2, lift up and 2. 1 and 2, legs are straight and powerful. 1 and 2, lift up and touch. 1 and 2, lift, criss and cross. 1 and 2, criss and cross. If you need to put your hand behind your head to support your leg, feel free. And 3 more, and criss and cross. 2 more, and reach, last 1, and reach, very nice. Bring your knees to your chest, rock a little bit side to side. Very, very powerful abs. And then come to your left side, please. Excuse me, I keep losing my left earpods here today. So come to the left side and press your forearm down so that there's a 90-degree angle on your left elbow. Now, lift the hips up and then reach the right arm above your head or straight up towards the sky. Bring that right hand down and tap in front of the left fingertips and then reach it up again. And bring it down and tap and lift. Make sure you're lifting out of that bottom shoulder so you're not dumping into that bottom shoulder. You want to really strongly squeeze the inner thighs together, and again, kind of tucking that tail under allows you to scoop the belly in and out. Inhale and exhale. Lift and exhale. Inhale, reach, exhale, lower. Inhale, reach, exhale, lower, and 3, and 2, and last one. Now this time, hold it up here, lower that left hip down and press. Lower the left hip down and lift. Lower it down and lift. Lower. If this bothers your shoulder at all, you can always come up to your hand and do the same thing. It's a little bit higher up, but It's less stress on the shoulder. So make sure that lower shoulder feels fine, and lift for 3 more, and 2, and last one. Lower the hips down, just switch to the other side. So you're on your right side, your right elbow is pressing down, legs are together, lengthen the legs straight out of your torso. Now make sure that right shoulder is okay. Remember, you can always come up to your hand. The right elbow is bent 90 degrees, and then press your hand down to lift the hips up. Reach the left arm up, inhale, and exhale, tap the left fingertips in front of the right. Inhale, lift, exhale, tap. Keep the hips up. Keep the feet flexed, squeeze the inner thighs towards each other, and lift the arm. And 5 more. And 4. And 3. And 2, last one. And then hold it up here. Now lower the hip down and press. You got this, and press. Really working those oblique muscles, and squeeze the inner thighs towards each other for 3, for 2, and 1. Very nice. Come all the way down. Let's go back to side A. So left side, please. And this time, as you come down on your left side body, you can bring that hand, arm all the way down so you can rest your head in the palm of your hand. Now, your right hand you can use as kind of a kickstand in front of you. Pick up that right foot off the left foot, and then pick up the left foot. So my feet are parallel to each other. And then you're just going to swing the legs back and forth. Remember, you can always use those right fingertips as your kickstand. If you feel like you want to challenge your balance, you can see if you can pick up. It's a little bit harder to do it without the hands off, but if you want to challenge your balance, you can lift that right arm off the floor towards the sky. But really think about just focus on the legs more. So it doesn't really matter if you're using the hand as a kickstand, that's perfectly fine. And you're just kind of walking back and forth. So right foot forward, left foot forward. Almost imagine like you're walking on your left side. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, you got this, and 1. Now bring both legs together, lower both legs down and lift up at the same time. Lower down and lift. Squeeze the inner thighs and the ankles towards each other and lift. And 5. And 4. You're going to feel this in the inner thigh as well as the oblique muscles on that right side. And 3. And lift. Last one. Hold it here. Now bend the top leg. Bring the lower leg down. Bring the right knee to your chest. And then press that leg back behind you. Bring the knee to your chest. And then press it back. Try not to sway your torso too much, front and back. Just think about bringing the knee to your chest and press. Imagine I have my hand on your right heel and you're pushing my hand away. And press. Bring it in and push back. Bring it in and push back. Again, not too much swaying front and back with your torso. And 5. And 4, and 3, last 2, 1 more. Now we're going to continue on. This time you're going to bring the leg straight in front of you, tap, tap, and then take it back. Bring it up, 1, 2, and back. 1, 2, and back. Leg straight, reaching the leg away from the hip. And 1, 2, and back. 1, 2, and back. As you take that leg back, squeeze the glutes. Squeeze that right cheek. Back. And 5, 4, 3. So good for the hamstrings and the buttocks. And last one. Very nice. Bring the knee to your chest. Stretch it out. And then we're just gonna switch to the other side. You can just obviously roll on your back and go to the other side. I'm just doing this so you can see me a little bit better. And then come all the way down so you can rest your head in your hand. Legs are straight out of the trunk. Lift the left leg up and then lift the right leg up. You can use your left fingertips as a kickstand and then just begin to kind of pendulum those legs front and back, front and back. And keep breathing. Really important to breathe as you're exercising, as you're going through these movements, and front and back. If you want to challenge your balance or your core a little bit more, you can always pick up the left fingertips off the ground and reach it up towards the ceiling. A little bit more challenging, a little bit more difficult. Or just use your hand down. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now bring the legs together, pick up the feet off the ground, both of them squeeze the inner thighs towards each other, lift and lower, and up, and up. Squeeze the inner thighs towards each other, keep the inner edges of your feet towards each other, and up. Lift up, and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. I definitely feel that in my inner thigh more than anything. Bring the left knee to your chest, lower that right leg down, and then press the left leg back. Knee to your chest, and press it back. Each time you press that leg back, really squeeze that left cheek. So push it back as if you have something behind on that left heel and you're pressing it away from your body. And press. Try not to sway the torso too much front and back. There's going to be a little bit of a swaying, but make sure you're not like going back and forth too much. And 10, 9, so you want to really try and concentrate it in the leg movement, if anything. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then we're going to do the straight leg. So 1, 2, and take the leg back. Keep the leg as straight as you can. Take it 1, 2, and back. 1, 2, and back. 1, 2, and back. Good. 1, 2, and back. And 1, 2, back. And 1, 2. As you kick it back, really squeeze it, contract that left cheek. And 5, get back. 4, take it back. 3, keep that leg parallel to the floor if you can. Back, last one. And back, very nice. Bring the left knee to your chest, stretch it out. And then go ahead and press yourself up. Have a seat, please. Take your legs wide apart from each other. So it's not so wide where you're like doing a full split, but maybe I have one leg length in between my ankles, okay? Sit tall. You can rest your hands on either side of your body. Take a nice deep breath in and turn your torso over to the right and then pause here. Now see if you can point the right toes, flex the foot, point it and flex it, and point and flex. One more, point and flex. Sit tall, so that's really important. Make sure you're not rounding the back. Your both hands can frame that right leg. As you point the right leg, lift the right leg up. Yeah, so really easy or a little bit easier if you lean back, right? But we don't want easy, right? So we want to sit tall. Your sternum is pointing towards the right toes, and you're just going to lift it up and lower and lift and lower and lift and lower and keep it going. I know you're feeling this in those quadriceps. Lift and lower. The thigh muscles lift. Good. and lift, beautiful, and 3, try not to lean back too much, and 2, and last one, very nice. Now hold it up here and pulse it up for 10, 9, 8, you got this, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, woo, you got this, last one, very nice, shake that leg out, sit tall once again. If you need to adjust your legs, turn your torso over to the left, take a nice deep breath in, let's point and flex the foot first. The pointing and flexing actually kind of wakes up the quadricep and hamstrings as you're pointing and flexing. You're moving the entire posterior chain of the leg as well as the anterior. Now sit tall, your hands are framing the leg, point the toe, and then lift the leg up and lower and lift. Try not to lean back too much, so sit tall and lift and keep it going. I have faith in you. Lift up, 5 more, lift it up, and 3, good job, and 2, last one, lift it up and hold, lift, pulse it up, and 9, 8, I know it's shaking, 7, 6, 5, 4, you got this, 3, 2, and 1, very nice, shake that leg out, beautiful, beautiful work. Now turn your torso over to the right again. This time, bend that left knee, bring the left heel close to your body. So your torso is turning towards the right leg. You're gonna lift the leg up, bring it in towards the midline, take it out to the side and lower down, okay? So you can sit, it's a little bit easier if you sit on a pillow or something, but we don't need that. We're resilient, we're here to strengthen our legs, our core. So sit tall, core is engaged, chest is lifted, lift the leg up, bring it to the center, out and lower. So we're going to do a count of 10. Up, this is 9, lower, up, 7, lower, up, 6, lower, up, 5, point those toes, lower, 4, lift, up, and 3, lift, you got this, you got 2 more, that's it, 2, lift, very nice, last one, woo, good job. So just simple exercise, but really, really effective. Bend that right knee, extend the left leg out, sit tall, turn your torso over to the left leg, point the toes. So same thing, lift up, center, and lower, lift up, center, and lower, lift up, center, and lower. That's already 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, lift up, 9, last one, and 10. Very nice, bend both knees, bring the soles of your feet together, open your knees out to the side, take a nice deep breath in, exhale and fold. Stretch out the back, stretch out the inner thighs. One more deep breath in here. Feel that nice stretch in your low back. Drop the chin to your chest. Exhale it out. And then go ahead and sit tall. We have one more set of movements to do for the front of the thighs, and then we'll move on, okay? So I promise you, this is the last one for those thigh muscles. So come onto your knees, please. Your knees are hip width apart. Tuck your toes under. Lift the arms to the front. Actually, we can start with the hands in our back pockets. And then lean your entire torso back. And then as you lean your entire torso, so see I'm like a little ski heels here, or a ski run, okay? So I'm not lifting, it's not like a camel pose in yoga. It's actually you're squeezing your glutes, buttocks are engaged, the front of your thighs are getting a great stretch, and you're holding here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on up. We're going to repeat that 2 more times. This time you have an option of bringing the top of your feet down, lean your torso back all the way from your knees. If you want to make it a little more challenging, arms are in front. Keep the core engaged. Squeeze the inner thighs towards each other. Buttocks are tight. And lift for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lean back a little bit more and then come on up. We'll do that one last set. So this time you have any of the options, either hands on your hips, hands in front, or if you want to make it a little bit more difficult, you lift the arms overhead. Press the top of your feet down, core is engaged, squeezing the buttocks. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, lean all the way back. Hold it here for 10, 9. You can do this. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful, beautiful job. Go ahead and come on down. Actually, let's stand tall. So come on up. Put your feet wide apart from each other. Turn the toes out. Inhale, bend the knees, reach up. Stretch it up. Exhale, bend the knees and hold here. Bring your hands on top of your thighs. Take your left shoulder towards your right knee. Inhale to the center, right shoulder towards the left knee. And 2 more times. Inhale and exhale to the right. Inhale and exhale to the left. Inhale, exhale to the right. Inhale and exhale to the left. Good. Come back to the center, please. Separate your legs a little bit wider from each other. Bend the knees and then straighten that left knee as you bend into that right knee. Your hands can stay on your, so one hand on the hip, one hand on your right knee, and then make sure that right knee is aligned with the right middle toe, right? So we don't want it to go too far forward or to the side. Stretch that inner thigh out, and then inhale, press all the way back up, and we're going to do the same thing on the left side. Inhale, press back up. Exhale to the right. Inhale, press up. Exhale to the left. So if you notice, my legs are really wide apart from each other. My knee is still staying on top of my ankle as I bend. Okay, so really important. And to the left. If this feels just easy for you and you want to go a little bit deeper, you can bring your hands to the floor and just go side to side. And for some of you, you may even be able to bring the hips all the way down and go side to side this way. So whatever option fits you, make sure that that's what you do. The most important thing is that the exercise feels good in your body. And even though it can be difficult, it can be challenging, your muscles will be stressed. We want that kind of a good stress on the muscle and the joints, but you don't want to feel any sharp pain. Make sure that you're not feeling sharp pain. We're going to go side to side for 5 more. And 4. And 3. And 2. Last one. And then next time you're coming over to the right, pause here. Either hands on the floor, or you can stay up here and stretch it out, or you can come all the way down and flex that left foot. If you're all the way down, bring that right tricep onto the right knee. Gently open that right tricep out, or open the right knee out to the side. You can always bring the right hand down. Get a nice stretch in the inner thighs. Take a nice deep breath here. Most people don't realize that the inner thighs are actually part of our powerhouse, the core. So really important muscles to work. Let's go ahead and go over to the left side. Again, if you're all the way down, press that left tricep to the left knee, just to kind of open that leg out. If you're up here, that's perfectly fine too. Just stretch out that right thigh, right inner thigh. If you're all the way down, make sure that you're flexing the right foot. And then come all the way back up to the center. Heel toe your feet close to each other. Go ahead and have a seat, please, and then lay down on your left side once again. I'm gonna stretch out the quadriceps because we really worked out. So Come to the left elbow, grab your right ankle, and then keep the knees parallel to each other as you bring that right heel closer to your buttocks. You can also do this standing if that works for you, but sometimes it's good to do it laying down. You don't have to worry about the balance. Keep that left foot flexed, and then just draw that right heel closer to your bum as you keep the knees parallel to each other. Don't make sure that right knee is not going up, that it's actually staying closer to that left knee. And then just switch sides, please. So on your right side, extend that left leg straight, grab your left ankle, flex the foot, flex the right foot as well. Keep the knees parallel to each other as you bring the heel back towards your buttocks, and then move that knee back just a little bit till you feel that nice stretch in the quadricep. And take a nice deep breath here. Exhale it out. And then we're gonna come all the way on your belly. Let's stretch out the core, the abdominal muscles, since we worked those up really well too. Take your elbows underneath the shoulders into Sphinx pose. Lift the chest up a little bit. Inhale. Now you can either hold here if you already feel a nice stretch in the front side of your body, or maybe you like to lift, press the hands down and lift the chest up a little bit to a higher cobra. But make sure that your back feels okay with this. So if you feel like there's a sharp pain in your low back, please come down on your elbows. Inhale. And exhale, and then lower the elbows back down. Come all the way back to child's pose. Press your hips down. Make it a nice, easy child's pose. Bring your big toes towards each other. Bring the forehead down onto the floor. Stretch out the low back. Close your eyes. Breathe into your low back. Breathe into your upper back. And then inhale, lift halfway up. Take that right arm under your body. Bring the right side of your face down onto the floor. So you add a little twist to this child's pose. Close your eyes for a moment. You really worked your core today. That was a really excellent core workout. It included front, back, inner thighs, quadriceps, so really overall workout for your powerhouse. Take that left arm under your body as you bring the left side of your face down. Rest for a moment. Stretch out your low back and the upper back area. Inhale, exhale. And then gently press yourself up. Let's just do a couple of cat-cows just to make sure the spine is neutralized. Press the hands down, stack your joints. Inhale, lift the chest up, send the tailbone up. Exhale, pull the belly around the back. One more time, please. Inhale and inhale and inhale. Make sure there's no unnecessary tension or any held tension from this practice, from this exercise. Inhale and exhale. Now tuck your toes under, lift your hips up into your downward facing dog. Stretch it out, stretch out the arms, drop the head down, stretch the spine. And then gently walk your feet all the way to your hands. Roll up nice and slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Keep those knees bent, please. And as you come up to standing, we're just gonna do 3 nice deep breaths in. So separate your legs wide apart. Take a nice deep inhalation. Reach all the way up. Exhale. Really deep breath. So breathe into your belly. Inhale. And exhale. And last one, the deepest breath of the day. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Hold here. Maybe lift your heels up. kind of a sign of victory. You did it, you made it all the way through. What a great thing to be able to do for yourself. Exhale and lower down. Roll your shoulders back, shake the arms up, shake the legs up. And give yourself a big hand. You did amazing. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope to see you next time. I believe I teach Pilates next Tuesday. And then obviously my yoga classes too. So please join me. My name is Nasim. It's been a pleasure to be with you today. Have a beautiful